It's not the way the tennis world #1 had expected to enter Australia to defend his Open title. Rushed into a quarantine hotel in a van, surrounded by guards in protective clothing. Instead of being fully vaccinated, Novak Djokovic had secured a medical exemption before leaving Europe. But he was blocked by Australia's border force, who said his visa didn't tally with that medical exemption. His coach, Goran Ivanisevic, was allowed through, but was stuck at the airport, waiting and writing, not the most usual trip, down under. Australia's Prime Minister went in front of the cameras to confirm Djokovic's visa had been cancelled, and he'd be getting no special treatment.
Rules are rules, and there are no special cases. It is not appropriate for me to go into Mr Djokovic's own medical history. That would not be a fair thing for us to do. They are matters for him to discuss in terms of his own medical history. But all I can say is that the evidence for medical exemption that was provided was found to be insufficient.
Almost all of the players and staff at the Australian Open have been vaccinated. Some have also been given exemptions. But the Djokovic case has infuriated people in the world's most locked-down city.
All of a sudden he's been exempt and can play, and I think it's an absolute disgrace, and I won't be watching it.
Even the Djokovic fans gathered outside of Melbourne Airport say they think pulling out is the only option.
Well, obviously we are disappointed, but that's something we can't really change. We have no influence.
Serbia's president has even waded in. He spoke to the world #1 on the phone and hit out at his treatment on Instagram, promising to step in. I told Novak that the whole of Serbia is with him and that our bodies are doing everything to see that the harassment of the world's best tennis player is brought to an end immediately. In line with all norms of international law, Serbia will fight for Novak, truth and justice. Djokovic launched an appeal that's been heard today, but the court in Melbourne has now adjourned until Monday. As it stands, his route into Australia is blocked, and his stance on vaccination leaves him in this quarantine hotel instead of defending his title. Shimon Freeman-Powell, Sky News.